Mel, what you
Good
say?
morning.
Oh, listen to
I'm good.
this,
How are you?
man. I'm
Happy
suffering from.
Wednesday.
I'm enjoying my life.
Hump day.
Yeah, I'm living a dream that I never thought I could live.
Wow, that's
I'm
great.
happy. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm fit, and I'm fit for the cause. Whatever the cause is, whatever the cause is, I'm ready. So,
Okay.
Friday or Monday,
Mm-hmm.
I discussed something that threw some people in the frenzy. Yeah, I go on and touch. Anytime you talk about the church, all the saints get frenzied. And all I basically talked was about the church and where the church is going and churches for the saints. Remember the conversation? And they come after me with, but I got a story for them today. You come after me, I gonna be the drip of water, but never stop dripping from the top. The top need to fix. Top, top,
Wow.
top. I can be that. And let me say this. I want to take on another matter, but because you got it, our show is based on answering the people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can answer them. I sing a little song first and then I can answer them at the beginning. You ever hear this song? Pimps in the pulpit. So they're going after me, so I gotta see, I can straighten it out. It's not, I said it's not attacking the church, but people think I'm attacking the church. I'm not attacking the church. I am saying what some of the things, pointing out some of the things could be better, right? And let me say this, just how Island Luck, you go to Island Luck and you buy a number. I say this again. You go to church, you pay your tithes. Ain't no different. It's the same thing. It's no different.
What you mean by that?
You lose your money when you go to Island Luck.
Okay.
You put your money in the church, you lose your money. Ain't no different. It wait, ain't no different. Go ahead. Go ahead now. Go ahead. I
Well,
got
it is a difference because
some difference.
the Bible teaches to bring the tithe into the storehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And it also teaches not to use your money for usury. And gambling is usury. So you're discouraged from going to the number houses in the Bible, and you're encouraged to bring your money to the storehouse, which is interpreted as the church.
Okay. Fair enough. Follow me. When you go to Island Luck and you take your money, if you lose your money, Island Luck in return take some of the money and help some people, right?
Hmm.
That's what they do. When you
Yes,
put your money, but you put your money in the church helps some people.
right.
When you go to the liquor store, you put your money at the liquor store to buy rum, right?
Hmm.
The liquor stores sponsor concerts and everything else and help people. The
What type of concert?
liquor stores help everything, everybody in the community, everything. Same thing. So what?
Including the church.
So what? Yeah. So what are you doing? Is this? Is not the church. I just use the church. We talk about the leaders the other day. The leaders of the church take your money and he help who he want to help in the church. 90% of
Okay.
the time, 90% of the time is his
The number
crony.
of people do likewise. So
Yeah,
does the liquor store.
yeah. So the cronies who kiss up under him, make him the god, that is where we are at society today. Churches, majority of churches are reasonably good churches because they meant to do good things with the money. I'm talking about the rogue ones. Let's get it clear. But we got so much rogue all of a sudden because everybody is a reverend and a pastor now. Let's go back how you figure this out. And then I can leave this alone. See, this is for the people who come after me. I show them on the ground reality. And so if you look in the newspaper every other week, who are raping young girls, who are getting charged for raping young girls? The pastors,
Yeah.
in the reverend, the dead. Okay, so that's statistics that show my truth. I don't have to say no more to this because that is where we are today. And I'm just talking on the behavior because we have good men doing good things. But I'm just talking, but statistically, if you look in the papers, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, WhatsApp, you will see these things every day. And it's bringing the Christians every day a backsliding because they cannot. No, Bahamians are not going to church more and more because what they see, and that's my 5 cents.
Okay. Very interesting. I hope that you were able to settle the minds of those that were a little troubled by your statement regarding the church.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting that our final segment or component of the 8-part health tip that we've been focusing on over the past 2 weeks um, actually corresponds because the final aspect is the T. We had NEWSTART. Now I'm wondering who would remember what all of those letters stood for. But this final T stands for trust. Trust in God. And when you look at what you spoke about in terms of those three entities in society, the bar, the church, and the number houses, they all indicate from your description that people are trusting in the wrong entity. They should be placing their trust completely in God. It is beneficial to our overall sense of well being. When we trust God, we believe that He is the creator, He is the provider. You know, they have about 8 or 9 different Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Ramah, Jehovah Nisi. God is all in all. So when we put our trust in Him, then we know that is how that we know that we are not only healthy, but we are balanced because God makes no mistake. Now, the question is, how do we develop that trust? And that will be something that I would try to elaborate on in our next segment, focusing on health and well being. But trust is important in all interactions, in all relationships, our relationship with each other, our relationship with our children, our relationship with our neighbors, our employers, and of course, if we don't have trust in God, we're lost, we're doomed, because biblically, we are admonished that when we lack trust in God, nothing really works out for us. He does not work with us because we don't trust Him. So, trust is an important aspect of our well being, our mind, our body, and our spirit. The three entities that make us up as human beings. Trust is essential. And so we're going to look at how do we develop trust when we present again on Friday morning. So Tony, thank you, and right into our topic for today.
What is that? What's your topic? What's our topic? What?
What love?
What love?
What love? Say
Let
it
me
in the Bahamian tune. What love?
let me go down a memory lane and let me bring sensitivity to this matter of love. A lot of people see. I think we had lost our mind. A lot of people today has lost their mind when it comes to love and what love and how to demonstrate love. It's so crazy that we need a whole shift in the world today. See, people get married, people have long relationship, people love, why we in crisis with love? This one falling apart, and this one loving, this one breaking up, and this one divorcing, and because see, love has see gifts. Watch this now. Gifts and what I do for you has nothing to do with love. Shock, woman, woman shocked because this is I crazy. This is what they can tell me. You got to be crazy because the man love me, he's supposed to do this, and the man, hey, listen, and the man marry me, he's supposed to take me. All this crazy. This is crazy. See, this is just getting crazy and crazy every day. I glad you're back. But love has nothing to do with what you give me. See, you'll say, "Oh, if you love me, you will take care of me. If you love me, you give me gift." See, we focus on gifts, things, and what you could do for me. We should be. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
That's what make us believe that we're in love.
Yeah, but that's foolishness because genuine love and love should come from a mindset of giving yourself first.
And not your means.
Right. So now what happened? People look at love as what you could do for me. And love is being rated on what you could do for me. Has nothing. So let me tell you what happens. Let me tell you, get screwed up. What's the shocker? This is a shocker. So a woman or man, whatever, goes out looking for what you could do for me more important than love. And they say, your love is based, my love now is based on what you can do for me. In the case of a woman, she go looking for a rich guy. She might go, she tell you, I ain't looking for a rich guy. But if she hit a rich guy, she would more likely give him everything in 5 minutes. I gotta lock this down. Yeah. We're not
Okay.
talking we're
So
not talking about a
when
60-year-old woman now.
everything,
Mm-hmm.
meaning that she pours into the relationship more than she would pour into the relationship with someone who doesn't have as much as this quote
Exactly.
unquote.
Because what will happen right away, yeah, the antenna goes up and it
She
says,
found a ticket.
yeah, see, right away now, you believe on the ground, you can't find that genuine love on the ground. So when you step up to that above the ground now, oh, quickly you could dominate the other people on the ground and your attitudes change because the love has to meet above ground. I know that's confusing. I know.
So basically you're saying that the individual becomes more positive
Yes,
in that.
they
So what
comes.
is it that
They do more. See, they do more. See, if most cases when love is on the ground and simple, we stay even. We just do the bare minimum to keep it going. And I can say some
I
things
have
that
a
will shock.
question though.
Go ahead. I can say something here and can shock everybody. Go ahead.
That that represents the woman's response
Mm-hmm.
as it relates to love.
Mm-hmm.
What are the grounds, conditions, requirements for a man
A
as
man.
he relate or look for a woman? Okay, you are an expert when it comes to the woman's reaction and the woman's expectation,
Mm-hmm.
but how do men navigate love?
Men navigate love. See, men don't have to. If you understand man's love don't have to elevate. Man could stay on the ground. Let me explain. Man will come in your house, and if it's dirty, you leave it dirty. You go in your dirty bed and make love to you, and leave and go and zip your pants up and gone. He meet you having soup, he leave you with soup.
So now, that is a very interesting description. So, you know, Nicki Minaj, is it, that says that girls rule the world? So the order, the standards,
Hmm.
and everything in life is set by women
Yeah, this the
on the relationship level.
for
So
men.
if women didn't make demands, they would be living in crap
Yeah, because
all his life.
a man only want roof on his head. A woman want castle. Don't worry, the man can build it for you. You want man to say, I building this house for you and the children. See, he ain't say, I build it for me. That's why he can walk away from the building and leave it.
Wow. You know, that is powerful.
Yeah, because
That
see,
powerful.
that
It,
gotta be powerful.
the thing that hits home for me with that point is for those of us out there who doubt the wisdom of God,
Hmm.
that example right there tells you that God knew exactly what he was doing when he created the woman
Yeah,
and designated her help meet, because without her this world would be chaos, it would be in shambles. So
the
the
problem.
demands.
I can say something that uh a two-edged sword, but I can say something to you. Woman, man, remember, if you take it in biblical, woman was never taught to lead. Always man was to lead, right?
Yes.
Okay. But when men don't have a good woman that push him,
He remains stagnant.
he means stagnant and he's troubled. So
He must.
it's good that the woman want the house paint. It's good that the woman want the flowers in the yard. Is it good that the woman want to upgrade? A man who sit in an old car and ride that, once it start and running, he ride that till it dead.
I want to reel you back in. I want to reel you back
Yeah, really
in
back, really back.
because this is, my goodness, we ended on a high the last time, but this one is truly funny.
Yeah.
How is it that a man who was designated with the assignment to love his wife,
Mm-hmm.
okay? I understand how the love dynamics can work. So when there are issues in relationship, it's because the man doesn't love. He either once loved or was trying to find love, but seemed to not be clear on what love looks like, feel like, smell like, taste like for him.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes in, meets things in shambles, leaves it in shambles. So there are some men, however, who have been raised by their mothers, who have learned the art of creating the right atmosphere. You talk about the atmosphere being right in order for love to flourish. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, men do have a role to play. The thing is, they must know what love is, what it looks like, what it feels like, what it smells like, what
Mm-hmm.
it sounds like.
See, if I come from,
If he lack that ability, then of course he will be jumping from bank to bank looking for something that he himself doesn't know what it is.
Mhm. But you see, what, see, let's set the ground rule here. Don't get the ground rule. See, if you come from a home where your parents live a standard, right? And I come from a home where my parents live a standard and we meet, that's a whole total different. That's not what we're talking about. So if I come from the ground and both of us come from the ground, we can grow too. See, we can grow to
Yeah,
elevate. Okay,
yeah,
so that's different. But when you see a man who come from here and he go down here, most cases you can't bring that woman to level with you. You struggle. No matter what you do. See, money doesn't change people.
what does?
Mindset, attitude, where you come and how you brought up. You can't change. See, a woman could take a pretty dress and look good when she go there.
Yeah,
Inside, she's a jungler. She conventionally that coming out somehow. Either the way she speak, the way she handles herself. So woman goes out to be trained to become off the ground. But here's the problem. The man has to be willing to bring her from there, and she has to be somebody who's willing to learn. 90% of the time, Bahamian women don't want to learn. What they want to do is control.
so basically,
Mhm. So they never learn. And so man take them up there and leave them there. Most men in society who got something, they leave them. They go to a young gal. They spend a couple of years, have a couple of children, and then they go to a young gal. And then next, you know what they do? They leave, they, they carry them up there and they sweetheart on them like crazy because they realize, you only clothes, all that bright color and all that, you only clothes. Your eyelashes close, and what you trying to do is impress everybody else about how what we got and what we did. I only want you to impress me because your job is to impress me, not impress everybody. So you live in this lie, which you ain't. And so what happens most times, you the Bible say what? They must be equally yoked.
Wow. So, how does love manifest itself?
Love
And
manifest
how do you balance
because
love? Because
because
that's what equally yoked being means, being
yeah,
in balance. How do you balance it?
and then some people believe that only Christians could be love. You got to be a Christian to find true love. But they ain't noticed. They ain't noticed. They blind. They ain't noticed the two drunken people fight every day and go back and kiss one another at nighttime. They cuss one another every day. Drunk people, they cuss one, and they go back and when the nightfall, they live better than the people who got money, who chasing money. When you die, you ain't gonna carry nothing. So watch where I come in, and then you could put I can put it together with the love and what love. You watch this and don't take this for granted. This is real talk. Here we go. You work for government. You say you got a year vacation. The week or the day of your retirement, you know what happened to you? Drop down dead. What happened to the year vacation you have? Gone. So
Everything else on.
so fools, this is why I tell you they can't get nothing to your grave. So now if you smart, you will take your vacation because you may never enjoy it, but you save it. So same thing with money. You save up all this money for your retirement. And guess what happened? You retire and then probably you're dead before you retire or dead. Most people dead a year after they retire. Most people. Because for some reason they can't believe they're off the job and then they just mentally shaky and all over the place. And they don't have diabetes, this, that. They ain't spending money on that. They saving their money. They ain't going to see doctors and say they saving it, talking about hard times. And when listen to me, that's the same thing as love. See, that's how people treat love. We look for things instead of we share what we have together at each day. Share what we have. Stop looking for me to take care of you, and you got money, and I struggling trying to take care of you. So how could I love you and I struggling to take care of you? Think about what I said. Let's go back again.
So that's the unequally yoke or
Yeah,
imbalance in the
yeah,
relationship,
yeah.
because you, again, it is extremely powerful
Mm-hmm,
to recognize that love is not what I can do for you,
mm-hmm.
but it's what I do with you.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Share your time well because this time is going to run out on you if you don't share it. Love.
How do you get men to notice? How do you get men? Because I don't think women are craving the love because it is their role to support and to be the helpmeet.
Okay,
Your role as men is to love. How do you get men to do this?
let me tell you why, man.
Spend
Let
time
me
on the
let
job.
me hit it home. Let me get this baseball back. Let me hit it home to show you, and then I can tell you
Grand
why.
slam.
All right, now watch this. Watch this. We talk about men in charge of the home. Men supposed to be the leader. We talk all about that. Man, the man, woman follow the man and love it. Well, me and you married. I ask you for sex. You tell me. Watch now. Later, no, I this that. Oh, you find all this excuse, right? So my mind is all confuddled up because I'm thinking why this woman wouldn't give me what 75% is my thinking is my relationship. Because most men think sex is 75%. Okay. And so now I got an issue. This big head hurting. How you expect me to die and love you properly if you're not reaching solving my issue. So I carry my issue every night.
Yeah.
So
Making you sick.
yes, because I get
Color is
stressed.
blue.
I can get stressed. I get stressed because the most important thing is my things between my leg. That's important.
And the
See,
color is blue.
yeah, and we running all over the place, but this is important to me. You only listening to what's important. What's what
Yeah.
I do? I gotta
Yeah.
pay the light bill, pay the water bill, pay the like. I taking care of you,
But
and
you
you
ain't
ain't
taking
taking care of me.
yeah.
So now, what love? What kind of love that is? This is topic. What love? That's not love. What that is I am now being a fool for you, and you become Queen Tuck, or whatever queen it
Queen
is. Yeah. And so you're now running the relationship with God, and now tell you that you're supposed to be helpmate, and the man should run the relationship. This has happened in a lot of relationship, a lot of homes, a lot of see, we has to go back to root cause,
Yeah.
right? And so other than that, man now can't even think the way clear because he all messed
Block
up.
up. Block
Why
up.
I paying my money to take care of you? So trouble come, sweetheart. Boom. I can't love you no more because half of my love is gone round the corner.
Hmm.
Now I ain't blaming you. I ain't getting in all the blame game. But I'm just showing you how problems create with love and relationship. And it's too much people don't look at their self-value and look at them. Yeah, great. And they don't look at I and say, what? I have to stop contributing. You love me because I could provide or I could give you stuff. So the minute I stop providing, you know what you tell me? Well, Sonny, you ain't get first of all, you ain't get none of this. That's one. The next thing is you don't bring nothing in here, don't eat nothing in here.
Woo.
See,
Wow.
and but you expect me to pay all the bills still. But you acting stupid. Love, that's why when you put love in a bag and say what you do, this is how my love go. Far as you understand me? It only go far as you perform. So if you kiss me, I then tell you I love you. You kiss me and say I love you. And so, but what is that?
That's affection
Yeah, to who?
to you.
Okay, 90% of the world, 99% of the world kissing one another. You see any affection come on them?
Well, for
You know
some
what come out
people,
of that?
yes.
You know what come out of that? And then I can close.
What comes out of it?
Nothing.
So it's the dynamics of the relationship. And so we really need to look more in depth as how what enhances love, what enriches the relationship so that love can be felt by both parties.
Yeah, the very thing that a lot of people miss. Here we go. Most times it start wrong. That's where if God
Yeah,
in
it's
you,
sad and dead.
yeah, it start wrong. In my eyes as a man, I'm close now. My eyes as a man is physical, and you looking for emotional, all kind of crazy. And so it got crazy.
That's not so bad. If you're looking for physical and I'm looking for emotional, we cross we cross and we meet at the crossroad.
Mhm.
I provide you the physical, you provide me the emotional, and bam, we got it going on.
I
Perfect.
I take you to your mother house. Your good mother house. Living good. I take you to your mother house. to tell you a lie and give you a shake. And I go to work every day. I close up with this. I come back home. I am not happy. And so what you get from me, a pack of lies, nothing. A good, a hot sex, or whatever that is. We has never tap into our inner spirit and tap into where we bound and where
Okay.
we grow and where we seal our contract. That's what I call it.
Hmm.
Where when we,
Connection, true
yeah,
connection.
when crisis come, is nothing could
All
shake us.
over the place. Yeah.
Right. Most times we have all the other stuff and we don't have that, and that's why love, what love? Foolishness. And
Yeah.
this is what we need to work on each day in our relationships. I close on that.
Okay.
Like
So,
most people say, to God be the glory. And old people say, great things he has done.
okay. So Friday,
Mhm.
we'll be back.
We'll be back Friday, the same time, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:15. Mel and Tony under the tree. This is where we meet. And if you have an issue you want us to discuss, hit us up. If you heard something that you didn't like or you think was off, hit us up and I will take it on and correct it. Because if I said something that is not lining up, then we can fix it. This is what we all about. Uplifting, motivating, inspiring. Love you, everybody. Mel, have a great day.
Yep.